I think that's why we need to sympathize and empathize with children when they don't want to do stuff, because
mm,
it's it is difficult in that situation. And then comes the question, you know, or when do we, or where's the line uh, where we say on one side it's okay if you don't want to do it, and on the other side, even though you really don't want to do it, you have to do it
mm,
because it's good for you. And it's really, really difficult to know where that line is. And I think a lot of parents are on the wrong side of the line. They're on the side saying, well, um, it's okay if you don't want to do it. Well, you don't want kids to grow up saying no to everything that they don't like,
mm,
because then they won't have any new experiences. And I think it's important to stay open to those possibilities of new experiences, and
mm,
to to go where the other people are going and see what the other people see, and make their own decisions about whether or not things are good. Um,
mm,
but a lot of it's nice that a lot of these places and attractions exist for children and for parents to take their children to. It's it, it's necessary to have some place to go, something to see, and with children, it's important to have contact with nature, to see
yes,
different plants and animals, and to appreciate that world as much as possible in a real experience, not through a digital medium.
yes,
Not that digital is bad. I like digital, but I know that digital is just digital, right?
yes,
Uh,
yes,
it's
yes,
uh, uh, it's never as good as um, being in a place and doing everything that you need to do
mm,
to to get to the place. These are also when you have children, you find yourself doing things that you would not do if you did not have children, right?
mm,
There's so
yes,
many things that you do, experiences that you have, places that you go, people that you meet,
mm,
things that you have contact with that you would never think about doing yourself if you were an adult, because they're not sort of adult world activities, but they can be just as fun for adults as for everybody else.
mhm,
If you go to an adventure park or a water park, then you probably go because you have kids and kids enjoy it, and but then you can enjoy it too.
yes,
That's
yes. That it's definitely, definitely.
a great day for a kid can be just visiting different playgrounds, right?
Yes, yes,
done that with my kids before. It's like, okay, today we're going to go to this playground and that playground, and tell my kids, if you see a place that looks interesting and you want to
yes,
stop, let me know, and we can stop
yes,
for, because there's no, for the last 2 weeks there was no timetable, right?
mm,
So basically I said there's nothing that is, well, there were a few things that were fixed, like the visits to the parks that I had to buy tickets for, um, but a lot of other things that were not fixed. So it's like if you want to stop, we can stop. If you want to go, we can go. Um,
mm,
we just take it as it happens. And yeah, I think that just creating the opportunities and seeing what it is that the children want to do. Like if I took my children to the beach and I took some paddle boards and some body boards and few other things and let them decide whether they wanted to go on a paddleboard or a bodyboard or just play in the water. Or my youngest daughter just wanted to swim. She just wanted to swim in the water. So and she can't swim, right? Yeah. So and that was all she wanted to do. I put the suit and the life jacket on her, and that, you know, I watched her from a distance to
Yes.
kind of to make sure that everything was okay, but I just let her do her own thing, and that was happy. And after 3 hours, I pull her out of the water, right? Because she didn't want to leave. I'm like, you're gonna get cold, and it's gonna be wet, and it's gonna be really uncomfortable, and we got to change your clothes, and all these things take time, and I want to stay in the water. I think I've always tried to organize my time so that if the children say we want to do something, that it's possible. But again, there's a limit on those things as well. But there's also, as parents, we understand that there's a great advantage in letting our children play as much as possible because they will be more tired
Yes, definitely.
later on in the day, and then they should theoretically go to sleep better.
Yes.